Panteon of Belen, Guadalajara, full of Greek colonial buildings. Within this beautiful city we find one of the most interesting and mysterious buildings that has been prevalent since the late 8th century. We talk about the amazing Panteon of Belen. The Panteon of Belen once served as a cemetery for the old civil hospital of Guadalajara. During the years 1785 and 1786, the city and surrounding area went through hard times. Unemployment, hunger and sickness enveloped the city, and death rates were high due to plague. At the time, there were only 2 hospitals, and they were soon overwhelmed with patients. Suddenly, they were also quickly running out of the room in the cemeteries due to sheer numbers of death. The idea to develop this now famous cemetery was envisioned by Fray Antonio Alcalde in September 1786. He later died in 1789. They were to construct the cemetery next to the old civil hospital. Unfortunately, there were not enough funds to have it built, and the project was put on hold for many years. The project was picked up and carried out by Bishop Diego Aranda. It was later finished in 1844 by talented architect Manuel Gomez Ibarra. Little did he know that it would become such a famous cemetery in Guadalajara. He is also the same person who designed the Guadalajara Cathedral Towers. It was previously divided into 2 sections called patios. The first patio was for the healthy, or those who could afford the fees. The second patio was for the poor, and sadly this one was demolished in 1867 because most of the graves were unrecognizable. In the first patio, the oldest and the most distinguished people of Guadalajara were buried underneath the Capilla de Belen. In the year 1847, some of the bodies of these distinguished gentlemen who were buried there were excavated and moved to Rotunda de los Hombres Ilustres located in downtown. The Panteon of Belen was closed in October 1896 and has since been converted into a beautiful museum for everyone to enjoy. The Panteon of Belen is serving as a museum for tourists, and various citizens of the same city where fantastic stories exposed. He's so famous that receives visitors from all over the world. Ending, the Panteon of Belen is one of the most popular places here in Guadalajara. People have been attending for their stories and journeys, but it is worth nothing that it has been very shocking to be in place by that night, but I welcome you to what to know and find.